just thought I would make a video just to just as a video journal, really. There's a wedding coming up in October. Someone in my wife's family is getting married. So my parents, our parents, haven't met their grandsons yet. So me and my wife have used this opportunity to give my parents the chance to meet them and hopefully spend some quality time with them. I am sometimes concerned because I don't want to get caught up in family drama. So there's still anxiety there. Talking it through can help. It can also be anxiety provoking in itself in that process. However, the ultimate goal is to keep moving forward. There may be times where we all slip back into old bad habits. But so long as we remember, oh, that's that bad habit or that's that bad habit, and keep putting in effort, but not too much effort. But discerning the right amount of effort. Which isn't always an easy thing to do, but there was an interesting experience in the park today with my meditation. With the meditation, it seemed like it was a progression from pardon me, from last time. Sometimes I feel anxious talking about this because I don't know how much it's good to talk about these states. This is now the second time that something like this has happened. I'm not going to go into any more than that because I don't it's not something, I suppose it was something that I was inclined for something to happen. But at the same time, overwhelming with the physical sensations, which did pass. Which did pass once I got up and started doing mindful walking, and that subsided, and then there was a sense of ease and peace. Sometimes I feel anxious because I'm not doing this with a teacher. So it feels as though I've got to be careful, and I would recommend anyone to be careful with meditation. But I recommend with anxiety breathing meditation, the cooling. Notice the cooling in the nostrils and then the warming coming out. So that's sort of the anchor point, cooling coming in through the nostrils, warming in the out breath. If there's anxiety, it helps to really slow down the breathing and possibly do a longer out breath and allow a gap between the two breaths. So there's a little bit of a break from the air coming in, and then there's a sense of relief when it does come through. So that can be quite calming, quite a sense of delight to get that breath after waiting for it. I'll leave it at that. As I said, I'm in no way qualified to really give advice on these things. This is just something that I'm doing as the journey that I'm on. So I don't recommend taking anything as that absolute the correct way of doing things. It's just I mean, as you can tell in the videos, you can see it's all been a bit of a mess. I'm just sort of finding what works for me, basically. I've been noticing doing, for me, walking meditation, for example, I felt fast walking. We're not noting as much, just noting the left, right, and then gradually once calming down, then note the stepping left, stepping right. But I haven't been doing as deliberately slow that would normally be taught with walking meditation. Because I heard that if you have a lot of restlessness and anxiety, you should possibly lean into more sitting, but then some people will say it should always be half-half so you don't develop a preference. For me, it has been more because of the high anxiety. As you can tell, it's been more lying meditation and sitting meditation. Because sometimes I can just be walking back and forth and the mind's just running riot. But I suppose slowing it down and increasing the concentration, and then if there's too much drowsiness, then increasing the effort. So yeah, I'm cautious to say yeah, I mean, I will just say I recommend reading Bhante Yuttadhammo's booklet, reading the whole booklet. It's a fairly long booklet, but it's worth persisting and reading it all the way through, and then practicing with that technique, and possibly exploring some tranquility or samadhi techniques as a prerequisite to calm down, possibly before Vipassana. Vipassana can be quite challenging emotionally without the prerequisite of calming down. It's what I've been doing. Probably been doing overall. I've started doing some breathing meditation, but overall, since I started, I've done more Vipassana. And it's hard to say, it's hard to say which is the right way, what should be done first. It just takes a bit of, I think, intuition and discernment and knowing how your own habits, and possibly asking advice, maybe. I used to ask advice on the Sirimangalo forum. A lot. It's sort of like, again, you have to discern, because it's sort of it's not always. I don't know if they've changed it, but I don't know if it's to what degree it's moderated. But I think there's always ways of posting questions. I'm not up to date with. I haven't been using the web. I have got a profile, but I haven't been using the what's it? To log the meditations, basically. Yeah. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.